Hello everybody, this is Grimyaz bringing you Kona Day 1. This is described as a mystery adventure game with some elements of horror, and it takes place in a pretty open world actually. You can choose how to go about your business in this game, which is actually pretty cool. The thing is though, it's not... This build right now is actually early access, and it doesn't have the ability to be completed. But I decided to give it a try and see what it's like, and maybe take it really slow as with this one. As story progresses, I might keep playing it. But for now, let's just take a look at it. Let's just get through some of the first parts of the story with this game. It sounds pretty cool, actually.
Carl Faubert, private detective, had just traveled thousands of kilometers from Montreal to reach this remote, middle-of-nowhere area situated near the far northern Lake Atimabec. Granted, that was a great distance to cover for a sole client, but word had it that he was a particularly wealthy one.
So yeah, basically what we're doing is we're a private investigator who's been hired by a very rich man of this town named
Carl
Hamilton.
had to drive a bit further north in order to meet with wealthy industrialist William Hamilton.
And we're gonna be looking for him, basically, and also protecting him, but we're gonna find out that things in town are not as they appear to be.
William Hamilton was a prosperous owner who had acquired various businesses, as well as metal mines in this northern region.
Alright, can I pick that up now?
Carl,
Thanks.
always diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
So we have to meet him at the general store. That's what the journal tells us. And the journal is not, like, fully done yet. It's gonna be available on, like it said, February 15th, which is tomorrow.
Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen his share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away, even when removed from civilization.
Yeah, let's keep that picture, because why not? I mean, we just took a picture of trees. I don't think there's really anything to take a picture. Maybe the truck would have been a better idea, but whatever.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
And we can actually drive in this game, which is pretty cool, because you don't really see that in, like, you know, adventure horror games.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
And we also have a very interesting narrator who loves to interrupt my thoughts.
When it came to the affluent man, some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others, an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortune. And these ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
Are you done contributing, narrator? Okay, thanks. Can I talk now? Alright.
Carl was not made aware that winter would come early this year. The North made clear who was the boss up there. Snow, which didn't care much about the date when it felt like dumping its first load of the year.
The way he just said first load of the year sounded
Hamilton
funny.
had recently acquired
I'm so mature.
a local business. But the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
And wow, yeah, nature just turned bitchy in a second here, didn't it? Wow. That's almost a little unnatural. I know, that sucked. Narrator, you want to take over? Hey, buddy, slow down. There's snow, don't you see?
In these
Jeez.
circumstances,
Oh shit! I'm gonna crash too!
feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another.
I can't see.
So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target. But soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
As if he already hasn't.
Several hectares of virgin forest blanketed in eternal snow. The Manistata region, comprised mostly of bellowing caribous and inviolate lakes, wasn't exactly touristic. It was said that its lands had harbored the Cree people for thousands of years. But since the Industrial Revolution, it seemed that all they harbored were metal mines. Very few souls claimed the territory surrounding Lake Atimabec. It could barely be called a village, an enclave, or a settlement perhaps. Anything that illustrates middle of nowhereness bordering the backwoods of the Cree kingdom.
Mr. Narrator, are you done? Or should I drive on the block a little bit until you finish your thought? Because we're at the store. Okay.
The general store provided the populace with various goods that couldn't be plucked from nature itself. William Hamilton had recently taken over the place. In fact, the whole retail was now his.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out and look at the store. By the way, there is actually the cold in this game. You can't stay out in the cold for too long. You can actually see the bar right over here. Like, this represents your cold meter, and if it gets depleted, you die. You know, makes sense. Then again, you know, it's supposed to be an unnatural cold to this place.
Whatever happened here, things got pretty rough.
I think
not a trace of Hamilton.
I think Sasquatch paid a visit here. That's why. And what's that music? I'm gonna turn it off. It sounds weird. I don't like it. And the fact that nobody's here listening to it is actually more creepy. Alright, so what do we have here? Bullets!
You don't leave ammunition out in the open like this?
Right?
Still, Lachnau's that careless?
I know, and especially if you don't leave a gun. I mean, you give me ammo, but you don't give me a gun. That's really rude. And we got duct tape. Cool. Matches. Matches you can actually make fire with, I think. I'm not sure, but you need more things to make a fire, obviously. What is this? I can't read French, so please tell me it's in English. Hold on, no. Read it. From... To open the cash register, punch the price. 2 numbers minimum. Press sale. Turn the crank 2 times. Punch the machine, it doesn't work. Good tip! Like, definitely if you don't get what you want, just punch it. Punch everything. If you don't get what you want.
Charles, Carl recollected, was the general store's manager. Should Hamilton not be available, he was the man to talk to. Or what if Hamilton had moved up his appointment with his physician?
Gilles, some guy from Montreal is supposed to meet me at the general store. I gotta swing by Dr. Beaupere first, so I'll be running late. I want you to welcome him. And please be kind. Well, Gilles is not here anymore, Hamilton, so good job. Pump 1. I don't think there's any gas in this game yet, but, so how does this go? He said just punch it, and then sail, and then turn the crank 2 times. Oh, good, we didn't have to punch the cash register. I was actually looking forward to punching it. What does this say? I have no idea what the hell any of that is, so, we can put that back. I don't think I want to take the money. I mean, arriving into the town and then, you know, burglarizing it. Not a good way to make friends, is it? Then again, I don't think there's any left in this place. What are these things? Oh, I think this is the flint kits, and you use them to make fire with. Whoa. That doesn't look...
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this? As if an iceberg came out of the ground? That was a first.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, and ice is not supposed to, like, emanate voodoo rays of magic. So yeah, definitely not natural. What else can we do in this place? Nails, screws, and bolts and such. I think... Oh, what is this? The clock is stuck at 3 p.m. That's not that, you know, unnatural, I guess. Oh, key. Hi. This is garage.
Finding a key is easy. Finding the right keyhole, not so much.
It said garage on the thing, narrator.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify
Hi, doggies.
a problem when he saw one.
Oh. So there is something wrong with the generator. What is it? It needs pliers and it needs the duct tape. Oh, okay. I think if I can find pliers, I can do that.
Carl proudly remembered an essential fact of his Survival 101 class in the Army. Wolves won't approach crowded areas. Or was it about bears?
Thank you for sharing that with me. That was very useful, narrator. Oh, cool, dark garage. Is that a crowbar? Can I pick that up? The crowbar is stuck. Oh, I have to find a way to raise that.
It sounded like an explosion had occurred in front of the store.
What the hell happened?
Looking at the controls wouldn't make the lift budge. The poor thing needed electricity to work.
Oh, I can be condescending too! Look at me, narrator! Okay, so we need to turn the power on. I think, is the power actually off in this place? It seems like that it is. Alright, well, what was that noise? I don't know, but let's find out. Oh, cool, look at my tracks in the snow. That's pretty cool. You don't always see that in in games like these. Oh wow, everything went dark in this place. Oh, can I play with this? Main, generate, oh, generator and main. Can I do anything with this?
The note explained that both the garage and the store shouldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Oh, but I actually did not do that at all anyways. But, so what the hell happened? Can I actually... Oh, the power line went out. How? Oh, did a tree fall onto it? This thing, wow. So, I don't know how that happens, but it happens. So now we have to deal with it. Alright, so let's take out our trusty flashlight and maybe let's check these drawers. I got nails. That's cool. Oh, pliers! Good, now I can fix the generator. Which means I might actually have some temporary electricity to this place. Which is, you know, good enough. Let's turn our flashlight down. Go to the generator, fix it with duct tape and pliers. I don't know how the hell that works, but it works apparently. Alright, so let's do that. And turn it on. Yay! We are an electrician now. But I don't want to supply this place with a power, so, yeah, that's on generator. Let's turn this down. Let's turn this up. Yeah, that works, I think. I hope that works. We'll see. Alright, so let's turn the lights on in the garage, and now we can see if it actually works or not. Okay. And how the hell did I turn... Where's the light switch for this place? Oh, I think here it is. Okay, cool, it worked. I don't need my flashlight anymore, I think. And you need to have light on objects to actually interact with them. Like this. Which has nothing whatsoever. Why did I expect anything to be in the car anyways? No. Oh yeah, the controls, we can raise this, and now we have a crowbar. Nice! Can I swing it? I can swing it, I think.
Useful tool to pull out nails, or to carry, just in case.
Yeah, just in case I meet you, narrator, and smash you in the face with it. Because I want to do that, definitely. And maybe smash his ice. Can I do that? I don't think I can. Aw, I really wanted to do that, but I couldn't. Wolf paw prints. What if I follow them? I wonder what will happen if I actually meet these wolves and they attack me. But I got a crowbar, so it's okay. I have a weapon to defend myself with. Maybe going out into the woods when it's snowing is not really a good idea, but... What are these things? It's nothing. Damn it. Alright, well... Let's wander around a little bit. Maybe we'll find something. This is an exploration game after all. So you're supposed to find stuff by exploring. You can't just stick to one place and, you know, expect everything to come to you. No. You have to go out and looking for it. Following the paw prints. I don't know how much of a good idea this is, but I guess we'll find out. What is that big chunk of ice that is emanating from this side? Is that a rifle? It is. No wolf could have done that. I know, right? Holy shit. It's like some sort of Superman thing.
Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be. It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
Right? Let's touch him.
Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams. A cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
I don't think that was a good idea. Wow, hey, wolf spirit. Why did you do that? Why? Huh. What does it say?
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience as I wait for it to come out, to think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorized the white people. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence. A cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me. I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in ice, but I do know this. It is the work of the beast. Its attacks curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice, imprisoning the white man. I saw things. but I do not understand them. Well, that was very descriptive, I guess. It doesn't say anything about the beast, though. What is the beast? Who knows? Hi, doggy. Are you gonna tell me what the beast is? No, you're not. What is this?
What could these engraved numbers mean?
Does that say 739?
Appeared before Carl.
Huh. Okay. 739. I have to remember that, because I'm probably never gonna see that talisman again. In any shape or form. I know it's called Carl, but we're in the dream world, so you're gonna have to bear along with it. And also... Oh shit. I lost my bearing for a second. Hi! Can these actually hurt me? No, they can't. Can they? Nah. They're just wolf spirits. There's nothing they can do. They're probably dead now. What's a truck? Hi, truck. Can we open? Yeah.
Carl had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened?
Gilles Lachance.
Now at least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was.
Yeah.
Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Yes, I got that. Thanks, narrator. Let's get back in the car, see if we can maybe... Where should we go? Where should we go next? I see some houses. Let's go down south first.
How long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Oh, sorry, you're right. I should get back in my car and warm up. My bad. I know. Sorry, Carl. How's it doing, by the way? I want to see my cold meter. Can I game? Now we're warming back. Yay! That wasn't too bad. We were only, like, down, I think, 25%. Yeah, that was fine. Alright, so let's go to one of the houses down south and maybe avoid the tree. Right. There's a tree in the road now. Alright, we arrived at the first house. Yay! So let's get out there and do some exploring of this weird town that has a... What is that? I don't know. I think it's a real large wheelbarrow. Oh, it's a cart. Alright. And it's lodged into the snow. Don't know why. But I'm guessing we're not gonna find anybody here either. Are we, Carl? It's probably gonna be abandoned and dilapidated, perhaps. Maybe not. Hey! Don't mind me breaking in.
It was freezing, right down to the bone.
Oh, we can make a fire? Can we? Oh, we need wood. Hold on. Oh, there's wood over here. And now we can make a fire. Yay, now we can warm up. And you, however, are not gonna warm up, are you?
That the poor woman imprisoned in the ice was the wife of Gilles Lachance. Could cold alone do this?
What are those sounds? That's what I want to know first.
Carl felt a cool tingling sensation in his back. Another pain.
Oh, it's the clock. Jeez. I thought it was something else. Kind of scared me, to be honest. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Gilles?
Was hidden under the stairs.
Yes. Something. Let's go up. Hi. What are you doing?
Grabbed his rifle. Carl
Oh, the rifle that was bent. Well, you know, you don't usually grab a rifle for nothing, so I wouldn't wonder. What are you doing? You grabbed your rifle, talk to the picture. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. That's fine. No. Oh, hi.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Could it be because her husband has the eyes of... glowing eyes of terror? And death on him? I mean, you know, if my spouse had, like, glowing eyes like that, I would probably get out of the relationship. Divorce would be on the horizon before she murdered me and decorated my body parts around the house.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Oh. Okay. What is that? Is that a journal?
The veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Yes, we gather that. September, Mother once told me when I first met Gilles that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot. And as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. The blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls. Genuinely thinks he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes that he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilles is way out of his league, but Gilles doesn't even know he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says that he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilles is master of nothing at all. He's a slave, and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in that fake wall, which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use. And I just can't come to grips with this sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. Wow. So he was trying to blackmail our client. Carl, you don't want to pick that up? Okay, I would think that's pretty important, but okay. Unpack bathroom accessories. Strong odor of paint dissolver. Yeah, I saw like newspapers up on the second floor. Were they like remodeling or something?
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked.
No, well that sucks.
It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got stabbed.
Yeah, I got meat.
What a waste.
Why? What for? And is that a cigarette? Cigarette in the fridge? Why would... I'm not gonna ask. Don't know, don't care, to be honest. Yeah.
Moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Right, thanks. Yeah.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
So maybe let's try A739. 739 was the necklace to be found. Could that be it? If not, I'm gonna try B. I'm gonna have to try every letter, aren't I? You're probably gonna make me do that. Alright, let's try B739. 7... Turn to the other side. And a 9. Oh! Okay. That wasn't too bad. If it was Z739, it would be
What a pleasant
bad.
activity.
No.
Of course.
No!
You'll find the
Shut
record
up.
player only to find the
I was trying to look at
records
this.
later in some random box.
What is this? Why is there a photo? To whoever is reading this. This document contains all the pieces of evidence proving that Hamilton bribed federal authorities as part of his acquisition of that damn mine. That he used henchmen to intimidate members of the local populace is unlikely to get the attention of Montreal's courthouses. However, if it would so happen that some ministers saw their palms greased up to the hilt, it would certainly be another story entirely. What a headline that would make. The English are all the same. We shall prevail. Right, okay. Wow, somebody really hates the English, apparently. I mean...
What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
Harlequin romance novels.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
And cool, I got cigarettes. I don't know what for, but I think we explored this house fine because... we found the, you know, carbonite of death. Which some sort of, like, monster demon shat out, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I think so, you know, I'm assuming we can't really rescue them, so we have to move on. Let's go what the journal says. I should explore the area, and Hamilton is supposed to meet with his doctor who lives nearby, so let's find the doctor. I mean, exploring the area is probably not gonna be possible right now, since this is an early build. Like, we can't explore all the area. And by the way, this is an episodic game. The first game, Kona Day 1, is going to include all the stuff that's on the map, obviously. Then there's probably going to be Kona Day 2, or, you know, whatever day, which is the next episode, which is going to include some different sort of map, I'm guessing. I think there's supposed to be 4 games. Anyways, yeah, this is the first game of the first game that is in the episodic series. And this is all that it will include in the full release, the whole map. But for now, we're stuck with only progressing to certain parts of the story because the devs didn't want people to spoil the ending of this Day 1 story. And we have to get around this tree. I think this is how we go around. Yay. So let's find a doctor. Oh, I'm guessing that hospital sign is where the doctor is, and there's a wall here. I'm guessing you can't access this part of the game yet. That's why they put it up. It looks so out of place. Alright, that's fine. I'm guessing that's the doctor's office. We're gonna have to walk up, sadly. We can't take our truck up the stairs. It would be pretty cool if I could, though. But sadly, nah. Alright, let's go up. We'll see what's here. The Popper's cottage. What's... You know, maybe you should get that taken out. Looks kind of dangerous, especially when you can't see in the snow. Ooh, let's pick up wood, because I might need fire. What does that say?
There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
Oh yeah.
Finding a locked door in the country is not that big of a deal. Carl knew a key had to be hidden nearby.
Maybe under the mattress? I mean the welcome mat? No. Mailbox? Mailbox. Second try was good. Alright, let's go in.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
Where can we turn on the lights? Why is there a no light switch by the door? You would think that would be the most sensible place to put it, but I guess not. Alright, let's look around.
Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict.
Yeah, but
within these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
Well, I mean, that's the best they can do,
For one-eyed, or for other vision problems, the eye patch was the way to go.
And this takes place in the 70s, by the way, so, you know, that's why. And an isolated town like this, and you're gonna get pretty much, like, shitty doctors like this.
Only a great misfortune could have pushed a man like Dr. Beaupre to isolate himself from the world. Far up north, then buried in snow.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Radio out of batteries. Oh, I wanted to listen to some music. What did I get? Matches. Oh, cool. Anything here? Nah. What is this? Is that a magnet? Combine the thread with... Why would I want to sew on a magnet? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later. Weirdest thing that I have ever come across. But I'm sure there will be a reason for it. And where the hell is the light switch in this place? Seriously? Does this guy have something against lights?
Doctors used light-reflecting frontal mirrors to look inside the patient's cavities.
New paintings.
That was a bit unsettling. But back then, it was pretty much always the case with medicine.
And I got wine! Nice, let's get drunk, Carl. That's good.
A chamber pot.
Oh shit, no.
Fortunately for Carl, inspecting it wouldn't further this particular...
Yeah, I don't want to either. What does this say? F. Read. Affliction... Quick Blade Jane Boy. Affliction unknown. High fever followed by intense hypothermia crises. Temper tantrums and violent outbursts suggest nerve damage. Affliction is attacking the brain. No sign of weakness among the symptoms. Patient is a force of nature. Tightened skin and retinal pigmentation. Liver problem to be confirmed. He refused treatment and went back to the village with his sister. His odds couldn't be slimmer. Interesting. Let's go to the next one. No medical... Rosaire Armand. No medical explanation whatsoever can explain why old Rosaire is still alive. As being the trade say, the only way to cure him is to kill him. And no other symptoms? Like, what the hell is going on? Doctor, tell us. Fine. Sylvie Bedard. All of her symptoms point to the same root cause. She's pregnant. She refuses it. She denies it. I'm willing to bet her husband is not the father. Ooh, damn. Small town politics, I guess. Let's just hope it's not Everett Lockhart, though, or she would have an illegitimate child and a syphilis on her hands. Wow, that would suck so bad.
Hell with patient confidentiality. Carl wouldn't be able to track down his client without unveiling secrets. Now he knew where to find Hamilton.
Oh, cool. So, William Joseph Hamilton, haughty, can't be cured. Chronic foot pain, can't follow long distances. Rich, I'll cure him of that someday. One day. You don't want to take this? Apparently the doctor's making threats on his, patient's files. I mean, Carl, these are the kind of clues that you should perhaps collect. You know, considering you're trying to find Hamilton.
Only a great misfortune could have pushed
yeah.
him
Alright, we're leaving. Narrator.
Isolate himself from the
we got what we need.
Far
I think.
Then buried in snow.
I should go to the Hamilton Mansion. Where's the Hamilton Mansion? I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's that house at the end of the map. Would be... Okay, yeah, probably is. I don't think we can get there yet, but let's try it in any case. Yeah, let's go back to our car. Take the long road to that side. But I'm guessing it's gonna be closed off. Just like this side of the map. Wow, this is a long, long road. Well, that was expected, I guess. Can I go any further? I cannot. Nope, it doesn't let me. Let's get out and look at the car that's stuck. Get out of the car. Get out of the car, Carl. Do it. Alright, fine. Can we go back? I can't go back. Can we get out now, Carl? Now we can get out. I like the fact that he actually plays with like the gears and stuff. It's kind of cool. Like, it gives it a little sense of immersion into the game.
The track was fresh. That meant the car sunk down just a little while ago. Now where the hell could the passengers possibly have gone?
Well, I'm guessing this stuff kind of belongs to them. But I'm not...
must have dropped this in a hurry. But whoever did was heading into the woods.
And with wolves behind them.
Were quickly kicking in.
Yeah, the whole wolf tracks kind of make it easy. You don't need instincts after that. You just need to follow the tracks. See? And there's another case of ice over there. Wow. Huh. Let's touch it, shall we? Because that always works out well.
Suddenly shivering. He was going back to the realm of visions.
Who? Hey! I know you guys.
Recognizing the spirit-like figures.
I don't know you two.
Couldn't figure out what they wanted from him.
Hey, Jill.
Freed of reality's shackles, vanished in the forest. Earlier, Carl had witnessed the tragedy that befell it.
Hi, Giselle.
Another phantom disappeared in the wilderness.
Right.
Carl had seen what happened to it too.
You two, I don't know you. I haven't met you yet. You guys look menacing. You not so much. But, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to find your bodies, or, you know, the ice bodies, aren't I? Yep. Alright. So let's touch... Can we touch that again? No, we can't. Can we get out of this place? Because right now the dream world is doing nothing for us. Because we haven't met those guys yet, and I'm guessing that's what we have to do.
That the cold was beating a retreat.
Yeah.
As if he was moving away from some kind of center of gravity.
And I'm guessing we have to go through this side since the road is closed. Yeah, there's a path up there in the woods to the mansion. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. But I'm guessing those guys aren't available yet, since, you know, it would probably spoil the story that if I found them. I'm gonna cut it here, guys. Definitely an interesting game. I like it. And I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout for them posting out updates that actually progress the story. And once I do, I'll definitely keep posting more of this, because I'm really curious on what this game actually has to offer. I'll definitely do more exploration once, you know, the story is available out there. And because, I mean, there's a lot of interesting things to find, and not only that, I think there's some combat in this game, because I can't, obviously, have a crowbar and have the ability to swing it without actually having any combat whatsoever. See, I can actually, like, swing this at something. And that something is gonna be bad stuff. Probably, you know, the thing that trapped all these people in ice. Or maybe it will be very bad people. Oh, and also wolves at the same time. But, yeah. I'm definitely interested in seeing where this goes. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next one.